1, 2, 3. We're being real, filming, and here we are. Go. What is up, COATES fam?
Oh my God.
We are back. It's only been about a year. Yes, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're getting hypey.
Okay, go.
What's up, COATES fam? We're back.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a long 2020. I really don't think we've actually sat down together and made a video. I don't know about ever on this channel. We had every intention of doing a video like this when we first started our channel.
Yeah.
And then it just never happened. And you would have thought with quarantine we would have done it, but we've had a baby. So
Adjusting to parenting life.
yeah, which we're gonna touch on here in a minute. So without being too rambly, what we wanted to do for this video is to sit down, do a little bit of a Q&A. I asked you guys on our family Instagram and on my teaching Instagram, because I know a lot of you are from there, to send us some questions. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a more Q&A style type question and answer. And then we have like a little rapid fire game, like newlywed game situation that we're gonna do.
Newlywed.
Because we're both pretty competitive, so why not?
I feel like you're gonna win immediately. And I'm already frustrated.
I guess before we start the Q&A, we should give you a little bit of an update as to where we've been and what we've been doing.
Well, we have a 10-month-old. On the 9th, he turned 10 months old. So adjusting to parenting life. Work for me has been really, 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 really busy.
That's one of the questions, so.
Yeah, it's been crazy. So trying to keep up with that, and then still trying to stay on top of, you know, parenting, being a good husband, and being a great dad, and trying to sustain a successful business has been difficult. And then find time for yourself too, and then not just like extra time just to put into like YouTube videos, you know, just like time for yourself and self-development and growth. So it's been
ditto. Work and family, and I've mentioned this in my teaching social media world, but when there's a lot going on, social media just kind of falls to the bottom for us, but we're gonna try and be better. Okay, so that's just a little sneak peek on where we've been. So let's just jump into the video, because there's nothing I hate more than a really rambly Q&A.
Yeah,
same.
Same.
First one, how old are we?
Well, I'm 31. I turned 32 in April.
I turned 29 in October.
She's almost the big 30. She's got 1 year.
I'm actually really excited for 30 though, so that's okay. So the next question is, how long have we been together? And we've been dating for 7 years.
Yeah.
Married for 2.5.
Yes. When did we, and it's funny, we got married, and we had like an anniversary date when we first started dating, and we literally just made it up.
Yeah, because we didn't really know.
We actually first technically like got together. Yeah. So what was it?
Speaking
November
of,
4th, right?
I think 5th.
November 5th.
Whatever.
See?
Speaking of, the next question is, how did we meet?
We met at a Halloween party. And actually, I didn't want to go to the Halloween party. She didn't want to go to the Halloween party. And kind of our friends just both dragged us there. We knew each other in high school and kind of like would pass by and, you know, in social groups and say hi or whatever. But never really hung out. And then this was in, well, I guess, like you said, 7 years ago. And we ran into each other.
2013.
Yeah, 2013.
Yep.
Ran into the Halloween party, and the rest is history.
Well, actually, that's not entirely true. Yes, we did meet at the Halloween party, but that night ended, and I was like, oh, we'll probably never see each other again. And then, like 2 nights later.
Not even the next night.
Oh, the next night.
It was Halloween weekend.
Yeah, we ended up going to a mutual friend's house. The next night, we ran into each other again, and then from that night on, I think the rest is history.
Yeah, and it's so weird because we literally never ran into each other ever for a decade, it feels like.
Yeah, well, but we knew each other middle school and high school. He's a grade older than me.
And then 2 days in a row, we like ran into each other both times, and then from there, it was pretty much, she had like a little piece of closet space at my house from then on out, and the rest is history.
Here we are. All right. The next question is, what does Chris do for a living?
So my title...
Short answer.
Yeah, so I'm the director of market research for the company that I work for, but I'm a licensed realtor. So I do both. And maybe you guys don't know if you're not from California, but just the housing inventory has been extremely tight. And interest rates, yeah, exactly, are really low.
He's a realtor.
So the market's been crazy. So work has been crazy.
The next question says, what is the hardest thing about balancing parent life and work life? So I think that means like maybe personal life and work life.
Yeah, like well, I guess being a parent and work life.
Yeah, I mean the hardest thing is time, right?
Yeah,
you wish you had every single minute of every day to hang out with your family, but that's just not reality.
And also for me, and I'm sure probably for all parents, is some time of just like peace and quiet where you can like mentally decompress. And when you're a parent and you have a full-time work schedule, those moments are far and few between. So to have like even a 10 or 15-minute span to decompress,
which I think is also why we haven't been on here a lot, because free time that we do have, we just want to like sit instead of like while Cade right now is napping, we're doing this. But it's gotten a lot easier. I mean, he's 10 months old now, and so this is just our new normal, and it's not as tiring and taxing as it was in the beginning.
No, it's just adjusting, you know, because we weren't used to it. We weren't parents, and now we are. So
I think every single question on my Instagram was this: when do we want another baby, and how many kids do we want? You act like that's a hard question. We want 2 kids.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Yeah, we want 2 kids.
1 more and we're done. That's it. And we want them close together. We don't have anything like set in stone as far as like when we want another one. He's almost a year old, and I kind of ideally always wanted them to be 2 years apart. So,
at most.
Yeah.
So we prefer closer the better.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Kind of on that note, and I know what your answer is going to be, so I'm going to let you answer this one.
What?
It said, how did you decide when the right time to have a baby is?
There is no right time. Ever. I literally was forced into it. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't forced into it. But
there is no right time, and everyone says that to you before you have kids. There's no right time, and it's true. Like,
it is true. And I have friends still that like, oh, dude, how's dad life, that don't have kids. That some are married, some aren't, some own houses, some don't, and they're like, I'm too selfish. I enjoy my personal time, which everyone does. We all like enjoying our personal time and being able to do whatever we want. But
it's the best thing you'll ever do.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
What is your favorite place that we've traveled to together? Mine's Italy.
Yeah, I think either there or Amsterdam.
Ooh.
Amsterdam's really cool, but Tuscany also.
That whole trip was fun. We've done a couple. We've done some really, really cool trips.
Actually, we should go over that. What fun trips?
The first trip we ever did together, we went to Southeast Asia. The plan was to go to Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines. Yeah. Mind you, before we met, I had traveled all over the world, and he had never traveled. Like, he'd vacationed with his parents, but he'd never like actually gone to explore. So our first trip, we went to Asia. That was his choice. And we went to Thailand, and he ended up getting in a really bad accident. He was obviously fine, but that cut that trip short. So our first Europe trip, we did Amsterdam, Belgium, France.
And then I went home, and then you went to the UK with me.
And then I went to the UK, yeah. And then our honeymoon, we were in London for like 48 hours because, I don't know, there was like a flight mix-up, which ended up being great.
It was cool.
And then we did Italy for 3 weeks, which was my fave.
Oh, so cool.
In fact, we have a whole vlog on my teacher channel. I'll link it down below of our honeymoon. So,
yeah, it was a really good time. Great wine, great food, great people. It was fun.
What is, in our opinion, the most important thing in a relationship?
Communication.
It's all the cliche things. Like, they're cliche for a reason, right? Trust, communication. But really and truly, communication is everything. And I think we're really good at it. We always have been.
Yeah, we've definitely expressing how we feel.
Well, and I also think friendship.
Oh, for sure. When you just having somebody in your corner to always be there for you when you're having a hard time with work, with life, with family.
And I think communication is really hard when you're not friends.
Yeah.
Like, we literally can say anything to each other's face and know that it comes from a good place, and we can work through literally anything.
We've pretty much worked through everything I can possibly think of that would be
trials and tribulations. Again, the cliches are a cliche for a reason. So.
Yeah, definitely.
And then just making sure you have time for yourself, which is something we struggle with right now.
Yeah.
But there's a pandemic going on, and you can't really do anything. So, okay, the last question is a little bit heavy.
Okay.
But it's the last question like this
until
we get into the rapid round. Where do we see ourselves in 10 years?
Ooh, that is deep.
I mean, I'll start. We're only going to have 2 kids, so ideally we would have 2 kids by then. And that would make them what? Like 6th grade and then whatever grade the other one is.
10 years, right?
I mean, we have 2 choices in terms of where we're living. Either we're in the same house and we have renovated and added on, or in a perfect world, we could afford to move to a bigger house with more land, which would be awesome. Ideally, we could grow our YouTube channel and spend some more time on YouTube because it's something that I think we both really, really enjoy.
Yeah.
And ideally, I would still be teaching because it is such a big passion of mine. And yeah, traveling, doing things that we love.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Not really. I mean, you kind of covered all the bases.
Yeah. So That's kind of it. We don't really have any like massive long-term plans at the moment because it's 2020.
We might not make it to 2021. We still got 3 weeks left, guys. Aliens can still invade or something.
Oh my gosh. All right, so here's how this works. This next round is a rapid fire round. And I asked you guys to give me questions like this specifically for this video. Here you go. Do you want pink or teal?
Teal.
Okay. You guys asked us questions. For example, the first one is, what is our favorite fast food? Now, he's gonna guess mine and I'm gonna guess his. And then we're gonna see who gets it right. So what is my favorite fast food? And we're saying fast food is drive-through?
Yeah.
Is ours the same?
Probably.
Yeah.
And if you live in California, I don't know.
Okay, you just, yeah, it's the same. So yours is In-N-Out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah, it's so bright. There you go.
In-N-Out.
Winner.
If you live in the West Coast, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry.
Number 1, animal style fries.
The next one is favorite pizza topping. So you write mine and I write yours. You have like 50.
I know. I
Whatever.
think the first one that popped into my mind is pretty...
You know mine. I literally only want the same thing.
I honestly can't think right now. There's like 6 toppings that come to mind.
Well, I have 2. Well, 3 really.
Wait, am I writing my favorite pizza toppings?
No, you're writing mine.
Oh. Ooh. Oh, yours is easy. But I can't spell.
Okay. What did you say for mine?
Pepperoni and olive.
You got 1. Pepperoni and sausage.
Oh, dude, how did
And
I miss
olive,
that?
yeah.
And olive. So it's all 3. I got 2 of 3.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Yours is chicken bacon and artichoke hearts.
Pesto. That was really good.
But pesto's a sauce, not a topping.
That's true. I guess you can't really.
This one was so mean, but I laughed so loud when I read it that I had to put it in here. Who does Kate like more?
Oh. Okay, I already know what that's going to be right now. He has been on a bender lately.
Me.
Mommy. Just always smiling and laughing when Mama's around.
Yeah.
But today when I was in the shower, I did hear him screaming, "Da da!"
He
in the
says
shower.
Dada more, but he's more partial to me at the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's more likely to wake up with Cade in the middle of the night? Daddy.
Me. Yeah, I am for sure.
Because here's the thing. I'm not nursing anymore, and I feel like I've done my due diligence in terms of waking up in the middle of the night and taking care of him. So at this point in our life, it's him. How do we like our coffee? So you write what I like, and I write what you like. Okay, how do you like your coffee?
Straight black, baby.
Hopefully you guys can see these, but yeah.
And how do you like your coffee?
With cream.
Hazelnut cream in particular.
Well, that's what we have in the fridge right now, so yeah. Yeah, some sort of a sweetened cream,
I
just
am
a little bit.
Genius.
Okay, this one's easy. Who's more grossed out by poopy diapers?
Oh. Mom, for sure. It's kind of funny. I've walked in a couple times. Babe! Screaming through the house. I walk in there and she literally is gagging. Like
But I mean, I do it. I've changed thousands at this point. It's not like
Yeah.
the end of the world. But in the morning, again, I feel like I've done my due diligence in terms of physically caring for him.
I do get a
so
kick
he
out
gets
of
to
it.
do the poopy diapers. You've never complained though.
No, it doesn't bother me. And I'm the only one that picks up the dog. Not the only one, excuse me. I pick up the dog poop. So I'm like used to poop, I guess, already. And kind of always was. So I'm like, then baby poop, it's like whatever.
This is easy for me, but I don't know what yours is. What is our least favorite food? I don't know what yours is. Wait, let me think for a minute.
I don't have one.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yours is more of a category.
Yeah.
Okay, what's mine? Cheese.
Cheese. You can see that cheese.
I hate cheese.
Hates cheese. But she'll eat pizza with cheese on it.
Okay, what is your least favorite food?
Like fruit. I'm just, yeah.
Fruit. All fruit. He doesn't like any fruit.
I would say any. I like pineapple.
Yeah, but you would never choose to eat fruit.
No. Oh, no.
Ever, 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 ever. Okay, this next one. Who's the messiest?
Dad. Dada. Dada's the
This
messiest.
is one of the heart of most of our arguments.
Literally the only argument we
Literally
have.
the only thing we actually fight about. Okay, this is the last one. It says, if we could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? So I have to figure out where you would go, and you have to figure out where I would go.
Figure out where you would go?
You have to know. We've talked about it 100 times, and you won't take me there.
I know.
But where the heck do you want to go?
We wanted to go when we went to Europe and didn't go. It's on the continent of Africa. Oh. I had to give her hints, but I know where she wants to go. If I can spell.
If I could go anywhere, Argentina. Yeah!
Argentina. Points for me.
And if you could go anywhere,
Morocco.
This is too easy for us. I think we both got them all right.
I like, so when we travel, I like to be like culture shocked. And so like,
I like a good mix of both.
And
I'm at the point in my life where I like culture shock, but I also like don't want to sleep on a cot.
Well, same. Yeah, when I was younger, it would have been okay. But I like culture shock. Like Morocco, it would just be something totally different than what I.
Oh yeah, I mean it's on our list. We'll for sure go there. I would also love to go to Egypt,
Sahara Desert.
Yeah,
when we're in Morocco, ride some camels. I would love to go to Egypt to see the pyramids.
Yeah. So we have a lot of places that we want to go.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, it's hard to do when you have a 10-month-old.
Yeah, but when he gets older, and we did say that actually when Kay got older that we did want to go somewhere in Africa. Where we could help give back and help build a community.
I would love to like build a school or work
teach
in the
there,
schools.
teach English, and go there and just show our kids, you know, how differently and how fortunate we have it here. So that would be really cool.
Yeah. So that's it. Hopefully you got to know us a little bit better. Okay guys, that's gonna be the end. If you have any other questions, go ahead and leave them down below and we will try and answer them for you. If you're not already, make sure you click the subscribe button. We have some exciting news. We are going to be posting once a week. Ideally on Sundays, that's what we're gonna start with, and we're gonna adjust our schedule if we need to. But we have a bunch of different ideas and videos that we wanna start making. I'll give you a little sneak peek. We're doing another house renovation, and we're gonna take you along for the ride.
Yes.
And we have some other ideas that we will be filming. Lots of vlogs, you'll get to see CADE more. And
lifestyle vlogs.
Yeah.
And if you guys care, and you totally could be like, no, we don't. I've always been like throwing around the idea of like a day in the life of a realtor, and mainly I focus on new home construction stuff and walking models and maybe selecting options, closing on houses. Yeah, again. So let me know if you guys are interested. I'm totally down to do that. If not, like just say that sounds totally boring, like a snooze fest. And all right, guys, thanks for tuning in again. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time.
Why is that always your thing? What's up, guys?
What's up?